think you should. I mean, I really think you should.
What's up with you guys today? Jokes are back on the video. Today I'm showing you guys, as you can see by the title, how to play like unexpected. Now, this video will show you how he plays, but not all of his moves. Just on how to master some of his moves when he plays Cho. Like his ultimate, for example, he doesn't just click it 2 times, he waits. But as you guys can see, he gets his max damage, max kicks on his ult. So as you can see, this is the distance that it takes to kick right where I stop. That's how far he kicks. Now notice that my frame, I am actually out of the, I'm like, how do I explain it? The height of the camera is high. Now if it was low, it would be a higher distance. I mean, it would look like a longer distance. But that is a good distance to kick someone. As you can see, those 2 stones in mid lane, that's almost both of those combined together. But it's not completely both. Now that means that if someone is in mid lane and you want to set up a gank, then you would go behind them. And that's just enough distance to kick them inside of that turret. You also have to take in mind that the third part to his ultimate, which is the knockdown, when he knocks them down to the ground, also puts distance onto them as well. So when he knocks them down, that might just be just enough distance in order to get them into the ultimate. That also has to be taken into place when playing Cho. Now, this distance is really good. There's a lot to it though. There's a lot more to it because you have to wait just enough. Now you don't want to do this every time. Sometimes if your enemy is running away, you don't want to kick them farther towards their turret, but you want to if they're going, like, if you get in front of them, then you want to use this. If you want to use this only to get them away from their team or away from where they want to be. Now if you accidentally kick them towards where they're gonna go and you don't have a choice, but you know that the ult's gonna kill them, then you want to immediately jump right on it, because you don't want to kick them too far because they could have an escape plan, and that was just probably what they needed. And then second off, you have to take in mind if they have Purify or you just miss your ultimate, your second part. But yeah, that was the first part, guys. Now that you guys see that, you should have that down. It was pretty easy. Now here's the second part. Now for the second part. Like I said, the first part should be down and in your head, but the second part is a little bit harder to do. Now I have slowed it down in order to show you guys how it's done. And as you can see, if you look at the actual ult itself, the second part is right on the blue for me after I'm done wrecking them. But it's right on the blue. And it's like, it literally almost went away right before I kicked it. And it is hard to time, but the trick is, it's not to watch it. It's not to watch your ult, because if you watch your ult, then you want to have a reaction time, because you still have to think about, your eyes see it, but your muscles won't be fast enough to react to that. So you want to actually look at his kick. And as you can see, I don't look at his ult anymore. I'm looking at how far he's actually going, and I'm checking to see if that's the amount of distance I actually want to kick him. Now once I seen him go through the wall, then I knew my ultimate was done, mainly because he started in the middle and I knew the initial distance that I started from, and I went off of that. That alone was just enough to do it, to get him through the wall and know that I needed to actually use my second part. Now, this isn't actually the combo for Cho though, but I'll get into the combo in just a little bit. Now, even though I'm tower diving, that is actually the combo. Now, I was trying to get him to go through the wall, but I knew after a little bit that the wall was a little bit too thick. But that's actually the combo for Cho. It's exactly as you saw. It's skill 1, dash, skill 1, and then it's either you want to dash again to ignore or go immune to any CC, or you want to just use your ult if it's a one-on-one. And that's exactly how you. This is the exact unexpected combo that he used against Cyclops. Now usually Cyclops is running there, as you see my friend did. He obviously was doing it because I told him to, but Cyclops is usually running there exactly like that. And it's the main reason why they run in there like that is because they're like, I just popped my ultimate and now I'm able to burst him down as he's being still. It's not the wrong mindset, but some people forget that Cho has immunity. Now, as you can see, it's skill 1 the same way, and they dash back towards it, kick him in the turret, get the full kick, get the full range, and then that's it. Or either you can reverse it and kick him out of his own turret, but either way, this is still the exact combo that I've seen unXpected doing a montage, and I do take notes to his montages. And the one thing you don't want to do is think every Cyclops will do this move. Now you only want to do this combo when you see a Cyclops is charging at you. Now I knew he was going to charge at me because he's my friend, and I told him one thing you just don't want to do is assume that every Cyclops you meet will do that exact combo. There's pro Cyclopses out there that just want to stop you in order to do other things, or want to stop you to get away. Now if they're trying to get away and they use their ult, well, that's your perfect opportunity to use your immunity, then flicker past them. But don't assume that every Cyclops will use that, because not every Cyclops will do that specific move, run out there. But if you see they have full health and they use their ultimate, common sense tells you they're going to try to burst you down. So that combo is very effective, but just don't assume that every Cyclops will do that and you'll get wrecked out there and then try to blame it on me. But you just need to pay attention. Now on to the third part. Now this is the third part of the video right now, the immunity part, and it doesn't take that much time, and if you're going to dash towards anything. Now just because I used this on Cyclops' ult doesn't mean that it can only be used on his ult. He can go immune from anything on this map, even the respawn turret bullets. But the main reason I know that is because I've done it already. But anything, but that's hard timing. You definitely want to do that because the next one's going to come back harder and stronger anyway. So, but he can go immune from anything on this map. So all you have to do is learn the timing. There's two types of ways. There's a forward, the noob way, or the amateur way, or the intermediate way of the immunity. And there's the pro, the one that unXpected uses. That's the one I'll be showing you in the next immunity, which actually is a little bit harder to time, and I have a lot of fails I have to show you guys at the end of the video. The reason that the reason why I call it the noob way and then there's a pro way is because this one's a little bit harder to time. Now, it did take me a couple tries, but in the game, this mainly because I'm tired. In the game, I naturally have this down, but like it's harder to time. But as you guys can see, if you look really closely, even though I'm beating him up, if you look really closely to how I immune, it's right before it hits you. On the last update, it used to like follow through your body and then you can go immune and that was your signal. But on this one, it doesn't follow through your body, it's just the immunity. How I mean like follow through your body, it would, before it actually hit you or said it went immune, it would hit your body, but it wouldn't say that you were trapped yet. And so on the unXpected montages or in his videos, it shows him going immune on the perfect timing, but really it was like a little glitch or whatever. But on this one, this is actually how you do it. It's a little bit before. Now this actually will save you, and if there's a group of people behind you, you definitely don't want to dash towards them, you want to dash away from them. And this is the way to do it. Now, it does take a lot of timing and practice. It's a lot to it. It's not just a simple, I'll dash this way and I'll be good. It takes a lot to it, the combo, and you need to learn how to master that part down. And it's not easy, but once you get it, it definitely is worth it. The last thing I want to tell you guys is that even though iFlex and all of them say that there's a specific Cho combo, this is the best way to play Cho. There is no specific combo to play Cho. You need to play Cho as you see the match go. In that rhyme, but I'm being honestly serious. And the reason I say as the match goes is because you can't just stick to one combo. Skill 1 twice, then dash, then skill 2, and then ult. It's not gonna work every time. There's different combos. There's a whole bunch of combos. And if you think that unXpected only use one combo, you're crazy. There's so many other combos that he uses. And I can tell you a lot of them. If you're ever tower diving on someone who has a lot of CC, or someone like Long, you want to go skill 2 twice, fight him in his tower, he'll most likely flip you, but you want to try to get it before that. You want to go skill 1, ult, and then skill 1, and then dash for an immunity if he tries to do anything to you. That is a good combo for Long up against him if you're fighting him against his tower. But you want to time your immunities for his dash, or for his charge and his flip. But you never want to tower dive on someone if they have full health as Cho, unless you know your team there to support you once you kick him out, because they could just run in the tower right after you kick them out. Or unless you're doing a damage build, which a lot of Chos don't do. But yeah, there's no specific combo for Cho. I want to stress that to you guys. There's no specific combo and there's no specific build. Cho is a counter builder. He is meant on counter building. If the whole team wants to go ADC, ADC and no mage, then there's no point of you going any magic damage. Now Magic Blade is an exception because it does magical damage. That's a lot. That's why, magic resistance but that's why a lot of Chos get magic cursed helmet, because it has magic damage when you're just around them. But if you put on something like Athena's shield or anything basically with magic damage, you're pretty much wasting your magic resistance, you're pretty much wasting your time, because that shield, it gets wrecked really quick, and it's meant for mages when they try to burst you down. It's meant for that. But if you use it against an ADC, it most likely won't work, because they're gonna be bursting you so quick that I don't think you'll have enough time to even really react if you're doing a magic defense build. But he's a counter builder. By the way, guys, that kick name at the top is my YouTube friends. Well, one of them, and the other one's just a friend out there on YouTube. But this is an example of how you can actually do this wrong and get killed. I just wanted to show you guys that. Now I'm about to show you guys me using these skills in an actual game, but I will not be doing ranked. But I'm going to be showing you guys how you actually, matter of fact, I'm actually going to go to ranked because I know that that's where the better players are. So I'm actually going to go to ranked and use Cho. I'm going to show you guys how effective these skills are towards your team, and how effective these combos actually are, and what combos to use in certain situations, so that way you can actually know how to think about how you're going to use your combos in the game. But let's get into it.
taken. Spending all my time living all I've made up. I need to wake up.
look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
You have been slain.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
Your team destroyed a turret.
What? What the fuck?
No. Look at this.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Empty your cup in order to fill it again.